Hey, so as promised, here is just a quick little update on how I am meal planning this next week and what I'm doing to prepare for food, just so that it's like kind of more grab and go, as much as like clean eating kind of food, or relatively clean eating food can be. I'm also planning for lunches for Danny as well, so he's gonna be doing this with me. So first off, let me just show you a picture of, at least I think it's going to be a picture, of my meal plan for the next week. I just wrote it out. I think one of the days is actually missing something, but that's okay. I'm basically planning to eat 5 times with a flex 6 time. So I'm having 5 to 6 small meals each day. I'm planning for protein in the morning. My Shakeology is my second breakfast, and then I'm having lunch. Lunch will be like protein with some vegetables, maybe a carb, and then dinner will be probably at least 1 carb, and then protein and vegetables, some kind. And then fruit is in there for a snack, as well as a Kind bar, because I really like Kind bars. I'm guilty. So that is kind of where we're going from there. So I'll show you that picture real fast. Pause the video if you need to just look at the meal plan, if you want some ideas or you want to jot things down. If you have any questions about any of the recipes that I have on my meal plan, I'm happy to share those. Most of them are pretty straightforward. I've just found something on Pinterest, like healthy stir fry, for instance. And I just found a simple stir fry recipe. I'm pulling from stir fry vegetables from Costco, nothing complicated. So that's kind of what I have in mind as I went grocery shopping today, is that meal plan that I showed you. And then the other thing that I want to show you is a picture of my Costco and my Fry's list. I sometimes oscillate between different grocery stores. It doesn't really matter where you shop. I just look at the sales. So I look at what's on sale, and I go in having like kind of an idea of what produce is already in season, and what produce maybe I really want. And if it's not in season, I'm gonna get it at Costco. And if Costco has like a really good deal on some produce, I usually get it there. And then if it is in season, then I will probably get it at wherever it's on sale. So the place that I found that had some stuff on sale that I was excited about was Fry's. Fry's had blueberries this week for 88 cents. So I went to Fry's. And mostly got I got kale and apples. I got zucchini because my husband requested this zucchini lasagna that I made last week, kind of spur of the moment, and he really liked it. I had berries on there because they had berries for 2 for $5, but I wasn't sure if I was gonna like the Costco berries better, so that was kind of my idea there. I had lettuce on there because we're planning to have 1 meal with the salad. I kind of got sick of salads while I was pregnant, so yeah, we're doing lots of protein and roasted vegetables. Dried cranberries because those are going to go with part of the lunch, and then I had some stuff that I needed for making some baby shower treats next week. Okay, so Costco then. Let me show you the list again, and I'll show you Costco. Costco, I needed yogurt. Oh, and back at Fry's, I got some cottage cheese and just like vanilla yogurt for my husband and my son, because I like plain yogurt, but they don't. I'm not a low-fat person. The only low-fat stuff I get on purpose is the Fage Greek yogurt, and that's because it's the only option they have at Costco. If they had like a 2% or 4% milk fat, I would get it. Fat doesn't make you fat. Sugar is what makes you fat. Sorry, that was kind of weird. But Costco, my list included rotisserie chicken because I just don't really feel like cooking chicken all that often, and for $6, if it's gonna feed us lunch for like the whole week, I think that's worth it. So I get a rotisserie chicken, I shred it, and that's what we have for, it can be chicken salad, it could be just chicken in roasted veggies and things in a container, nothing crazy. broccoli and green beans, and I think that was it as far as broccoli and green beans. As far as produce go, they last a good 2 weeks. So like I got enough for the next 2 weeks, and we're not going to eat all of it this next week. At least if we do, I'll be kind of surprised. I have Edel's sausage on there because I'm going to use that in the lasagna. The Edel's chicken sausage at Costco is super good. Red sauce. Sometimes I make my own red sauce, sometimes I don't. Right now I don't feel like making it, so I'm just buying it. And I got the organic kind bars because they're my weakness, and that's my grocery list. Okay, so let me talk you through how I meal prep. And I'm not doing all of this at once. I'm going to probably do some of this spread out over the next few days. I'm going to wait to roast vegetables until probably Monday, just because that'll just keep them fresher. And plus Monday we're probably gonna have French toast for breakfast, so I'll make the French toast. I have French toast in my meal plan as something we're gonna have multiple days, so I'm gonna make enough French toast that day when I make French toast for us to have French toast at least 2 or 3 times the rest of the week. And then you just plop it in the fridge after you make it and pop it in the toaster. Totally fine. You can put it in the freezer. It doesn't really matter to me. The other thing I'll probably do is shred the chicken. I'm probably gonna do that tomorrow or Monday. I don't know, like Sunday or Monday, just depending on when we start eating it. But I'll do it in the next couple days. So shred that chicken, and I'm also gonna portion it into containers. There's these like separated food containers you can get at Walmart, and they're like $2 and you get 3 of them. They're super worth it. You can get more expensive ones. I didn't see the point, but they're basically like a long container. Like part of it is separated. This is weird. Part of it is separated into a small section, and the other part has like a bigger section. It's like for salads or whatever. So like we'll put the vegetables in one section and we'll put the chicken in the other section. So that'll be part of the prepping process. Shredding the chicken, putting it in the red container. I'm gonna do that while the vegetables are roasting in the oven. So if I'm roasting broccoli and green beans, those are gonna cook at about the same rate. So I'm gonna put them in the oven, 375 for maybe 15 to 20 minutes, see how they're doing at the end of that point. And while they're cooking, that 15 to 20 minutes doesn't have to be wasted. I could use it in other ways. To prep food, I could do something different. It doesn't really matter. But I take advantage of those little windows in between when something is cooking. So say I'm cooking dinner for the night and I'm still waiting for dinner to finish cooking, and I have fresh berries that need washed. Then I would wash the fresh berries and put them in a container with a paper towel. That's just something I would do. I've built up that habit, and it's just kind of natural for me. So like once the vegetables are cooked, then they all go in the container, they go in a stack in the fridge, and they're just a grab and go for lunch. Breakfast, as far as I'm remembering, breakfast for my meal plans, the oatmeal, I'll make the oatmeal in a jar. Nothing complicated. It's up on my blog. You can just search my blog. I'll put the link below in the comments. But you search my blog and you just type in oatmeal in a jar and you'll find it. Or you can look on Pinterest, it doesn't matter. But it's gonna be ready like all in one day. It'll maybe take me an hour and a half at the most, and that's really pushing it. It doesn't really take very long to prep food ahead of time, so don't be scared. Don't be worried about it, just go for it. And I only prep like breakfast, lunch type stuff because that's the fastest types of meals that I have. I then have enough time in the evening to work on dinner if it's a more extensive dinner, but most of the time it's not. My dinners take maybe an hour to an hour and a half of prepping and cooking max, and that's like max. Sometimes they're like already done because they've been in the crock pot all day and they took me like 3 seconds to toss in the crock pot. So it's not complicated. I hope this is helpful, and if you have questions, I would love to answer them. So go ahead and give me those below.